to the Dry Wit Trio podcast, where three people talk for half an hour and somehow say nothing at all. I'm your host, Victor, with my co-host, Brad and Mikey.
Our first guest of the
Hello.
podcast.
Thanks
Yes,
for having
How's it
me.
going?
Thanks
How
for
you
having
doing?
me, guys. I'm doing good. How
I'm
are you
doing
guys
all
doing?
right. I'm alive.
I'm glad to hear that you're in healthiness. Brad, how are you doing?
I'm just trying to get by day by day.
Hey, bro, aren't we all? Aren't we all?
All right, so even
Oh,
though it was my
uh,
idea, Victor, what is the topic of today's podcast?
Today is Would You Press the Button? And it's between two options.
Yes, indeed, it is. Do
And
you want me to
Brad
just
will have our options ready.
jump right into it, I guess? Will you press the button? You have all the knowledge in the world, but you lose all your childhood memory.
so we either press the button or we don't press the button for that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to say this. I already don't have memory of my childhood, so I'm going to just press the button because I don't lose anything.
and you could
Yeah.
eventually, maybe you're smart enough to figure out, I want some of my memory back. Let me create like this device that'll give me give me,
Oh,
give me my
yeah.
memory
You
back.
know what?
Yeah.
You with your loopholes, you know what to
Yeah.
do.
I would press I would 100% press the button
Me too.
when you put it that way. Like even if you lose your memories, if you're so smart, you could figure out how to retrieve them somehow if you know
Technically, if you're
everything.
so smart, you could invent time travel and just watch your childhood from a distance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that might cause a lot of issues in the time hole, but that's for when that
We could
happens.
worry about that when the world's
Yeah,
ending.
58% agreed and 42% did not press the button.
They were wrong.
Wait, hold on. What was the percentage?
58 and 42. Did I say 52?
42 did not want to push the button.
42 did not.
They
Crazy.
must have good childhood.
They don't
Good for
have
them.
any type of fucking imagination whatsoever. Okay.
Either that or they just feel like being really smart is like the coolest thing ever. And they're like, I don't want to be cool.
Yeah, they wanted to be against the grain.
My childhood memories. Those are so important to me. All right. Will you press the button? You have all the knowledge on the internet in your brain, like auto synchronization,
Ooh.
accessible at any time. But you have terrible nightmares every night as a direct result.
No,
No.
I
I
would
think
not
I
push it.
will.
I would not push it.
I can withstand nightmares as long as I'm as smart as Google.
Mikey, why
Because
wouldn't
then
you
I'll
press the button?
understand why
Yeah,
I'm having them.
I say no because I naturally tend to avoid a lot of things on the internet, so I definitely don't want to have access to it. Like I already
Oh,
turned most
God.
of it off, and I need my nice sleep with my nice meditation sleep sounds at nighttime. Yeah, I can't have the internet connected to my brain at nighttime.
Gotta have your
Can you
rainfall
imagine
sounds.
what
Hey
that
man,
nightmare would
those
be
work like
like?
a charm.
Imagine like your internet brain during nighttime is like scrolling through nightmares at like on like what do you call it, Reddit, and then it
I
just
was going to
like
say
auto
Quora.
plays into your nightmare, and then you have someone else's nightmare it's just so stupid. All right, I'm not pressing that button either. Right with you,
Yeah,
Mikey.
hey,
Oh, I'm going against the grain
man's
this
gotta
time.
sleep.
Okay, I
I
see how it
like to
I'm
goes.
sleep.
What's
I'm
I
those
work
kidding.
percentage,
I'm
12 hours a
Brad?
kidding.
day. I need my sleep, bro. All right. Will not press the button. 2-1 beats the odds. All right. 50-50. That's not bad.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually kind of surprising.
I like that there's
Because
a percentage thing. Like that makes it really interesting.
All right.
yeah, it means we can say whether we're going against the grain or following it.
I'm all about against the grain, man. Punk rock.
Yes, bro.
All right, what's the next
All
button?
right. Will
Pusher.
you press the button? You can speak any foreign language you want, but you can no longer speak your native one.
I would
Like,
push the button.
yeah,
I feel like that would be, yeah, I'll push the button on that one.
English.
Like I
English isn't
figured
all
if
that
you already
great.
know all the other languages, you only got to learn one.
Yeah, and does that
So
include dead languages too? So you could like
yeah,
go to like
English is the easiest
Yeah,
one, isn't it?
like, do you realize how well renowned you'll be for bringing back like this special, like hidden away Native American tribe, linguist?
hieroglyphics and figure out where the lost ark is or some shit like that?
All right, I
Yeah.
see where you're thinking, Indiana Jones.
All right,
Dude,
press
I
the
love
button.
the ancient mysteries.
Wow, we are in the wrong year, 45%
What?
to 55%.
Wait,
Those
for what?
English people.
For what?
You know
Which?
how many?
Oh, for the language one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Would you? Well, here's the thing. You no longer can speak your native one, but does that mean you can understand your native language still?
Mm, I imagine you. I mean, depending on who's asking the question, I imagine they would say, yeah, it's you wouldn't be able to understand it either. But
Okay.
I think the issue with English speakers is that it's such a well-renowned, like, this is the main language that you can use for
mm-hmm.
like
Well,
the like UK, the US.
and then
I don't know.
I don't know. Spanish is like pretty well known too, so that's like
But the question is it written in Spanish? Is it, Brad?
I don't know. Is it written in Spanish?
Yeah, I
I
feel
can't
like
read
the
English
the
anymore. When I press the
question
button, I
might
can't
need a
read
little
English.
bit more context for me to give a better, more defined answer.
All right. We are terrible human beings for not agreeing with the button. All right. Will you press the button? You can fly like Superman, but you can only fly while completely naked.
No, I'm not
No,
pressing that.
that'd be hella cold, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I
I
mean,
would
if
be
we're just
more worried that
logically
like
speaking, yeah, like, dude,
You're
you could
like
be whacked by a
supervillain is
bird or
Iceman, and
something.
he's like trying to break the ice caps, and you have to fly there, and your shit is all shriveled up because it's so cold.
so
Not looking good at
my
all.
main thing is like no, because I know immediately that's going to be a public indecency charge, and I'm going to get shot out of the sky.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not pushing the
I
button.
wasn't even going that route.
Yeah.
Man, you're right, Victor.
What is that? Is that a bird? It's a plane.
No, it's
It's
a
a
flying.
penis.
It's a flying penis.
Oh, oh, yeah. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, no. Well, he
That could be
flies
the
at like
superhero name.
supersonic speed, so could you really see someone naked, or is it just a blur?
Are we okay? Did it say Superman speed or just
Fly
flight?
like Superman.
Oh,
Like, so you're just naked but flying hella slow, but like, everyone can.
I'll
You're
get there
you're
eventually,
flying, but you're
guys.
just not even going fast. So yeah, everyone will see you at that
Like, what the
point.
hell?
Because when you said fly like Superman, like I didn't even think of speed or any like a lot like actual Superman stuff. I just thought of like a guy doing that, like going up into the
Yeah,
sky.
that's what I thought. I was just going a couple of miles per hour.
Oh
Like
yeah,
a vehicle.
supersonic's not what I had in
Yeah,
mind.
luckily I'm the nerd here, so
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
forget. He's a
oh, okay,
DC
yeah.
guy.
He knows
I'm a
the way these
DC.
things work, man.
I love
Can
DC.
you explain to us, dude? Hell yeah, it's
Yeah,
actually
Nerd
awesome.
Hive,
explain.
bro.
Oh, nerd high, the nerd high. Okay, okay,
All right,
let's
I'm
go.
pressing. Are we or are we not pressing that button? Now that we know.
No, not
I
pressing
think
it.
even then, no. I
Well,
agree. I don't want my nads being cold.
I'll take a nice flight. You know, I don't gotta fly there myself.
I'd also
All
be
right.
afraid of like if you're flying at supersonic speeds, what if you hit a plane? Like what if you just kill an entire civilization by accident?
Yeah, yeah. I mean that, and I'm just like, bro, like if I'm flying, like I gotta take my bags. It's like, yeah, it just wouldn't work. Wouldn't work.
Yeah, would work.
All right.
Not
We're not
flying with all that shit
pressing the.
in my hands.
All right. So
We blew his brain.
61% said they will press the button, and 30.
Yeah, indecent
39%
people.
said they won't.
Indecency, dude.
Wow, just having your stuff flaunting for all to see. So
Bring it back, my
disrespectful.
phone's gonna die. I need to grab the charger real quick.
You didn't prepare, Brad. Come
No, I
on,
didn't.
man.
Thank you. All right. I was gonna say ladies and gents, but there's no ladies here. All right.
Ladies and gents,
Well,
I think we're
Well,
missing
there could be a lady
somebody.
listener.
Yeah, there could be.
This is true. All right. Will you press the button? This is kind of a longer one. You can become any
Oh,
real
no.
person you want at any time. They disappear and you replace them and add their memories, but not personality, to yours. Repeatable as many times as you want. But your previous self, which is the one you formerly turned into, is killed, meaning you may never go back and you can't convince anyone of your true nature.
No, I wouldn't.
The
push
first
that button.
person I thought of was being Morgan Freeman, but then I thought I'd have to kill Morgan
He's like
Freeman.
500 billion years old anyway.
Doesn't matter. That man played God in Bruce Almighty. You put respect on his name.
He's done more than that. He's played like
Oh my god.
Batman's...
He is the narrator.
That's true. He's also was Batman's assistant. So, yeah. All right. So
Yeah, like I said, DC guy over here.
Dude, hell yeah.
become any real person you want at any time. So if I wanted to turn back into myself, but I
You
couldn't,
can't. You're
'cause
dead.
There's a loophole. Maybe if I turned back into myself with a tattoo, which wouldn't be the same person, and I'd still have all my memories and my personality.
Hey, Brad, you have to get the tattoo first to be able to.
There's a
You got to be
loophole,
able
I
to do that.
swear.
Guess what, Brad? There ain't a
You could turn
loophole on
into
this
your
one.
worst enemy and then change, and then they'd be dead. Like, you could turn into the worst person on the planet. Be like, oh, that man has to go. Like, say I was in the
Yeah.
40s, and then... Never mind, I was going to go.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Say the rest of what you were going to say. Yeah, living 80 years in the past. Yeah, we know.
No, I don't know, I might press the button. How about you
I'm
guys?
not. What do you say, Mikey? Do you say you're pressing it or no?
No, and this is still the same long question. Like, would you be someone else? That question.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
no, I wouldn't want to be anyone else.
All right.
2-1, Brad. Press
Yeah.
I will
no.
not press
Just
the
because
button.
you're awesome and unique the way you are, bro.
All right, so I'm the minority.
Screw being someone else,
Yeah.
44% said they would.
especially
press the
Morgan Freeman.
We're a part
I'm
of the
sorry.
majority. Let's go.
Let's
button. You guys have
go.
no imagination whatsoever.
Bradley wants to be Morgan Freeman, guys.
Yes.
All right, I'm ready for the next question.
All right. Will you press the button? You earn $10,000 every year without having to work. But every time you get a mobile game ad for a game you don't have, you have to download and play it for at least 1 hour. I'm pressing this like no tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, because
Wait,
usually
hold
what
on.
I do is I turn my phone offline so that I don't get those ads.
What's up, Mikey?
Oh no, yeah. I mean, I'm just chiming. Is this implying that you would be having to play a mobile game of some sort?
Yeah, every time you get a mobile game ad
But you
for
get-
a game, but you don't have social media anyway, so you probably won't get any.
Yeah, yeah. I would say I'll make my 10K another way. I ain't playing no fucking mobile games.
It's not saying it's you don't have to. It's just that every time you would get a mobile game, which is probably like an ad on a social media website, but you don't have social media, so
Oh,
you don't have to worry
yeah.
about playing it for an hour.
Yeah. I guess yeah. When you put it that way, it's kind of hard to answer that question. But yeah, no, I would
You
not.
know what,
push it.
Mikey? You're the exception to this
Are you sure,
question.
Mikey?
I guess I am, dude. Yeah, I guess I am.
You're the exception because you get
Like I said, I'm
10K
punk
without
rock, guys.
you get 10K without having to do any work and not play any mobile games. So that's basically 10K for free.
Come on, man.
True. No, I'll take it. I'll push the button.
We're all pressing the button. That's
I mean,
a 3
hey,
to 1 or 3 to 0.
$1,000.
$10,000. 10K in your pocket for doing nothing. All
Bro,
right.
I'll get a nice computer.
Give it to Victor.
Sorry, 10K for computer.
Wait, would it include the mobile ads on a computer? Because wait, no, it's not a mobile ad.
Yeah,
What if
desktop gaming
what if
over
you're
mobile
watching YouTube
gaming.
and you see a mobile ad? Does that mean you have to play the mobile ad?
Depends on what you're watching it on. If it's a stationary device, it can't be mobile.
But
So
it'll be a
true.
mobile ad.
I think when it says mobile ad, like when I think of mobile ad, I think of like an ad on like your phone, right?
I
Not
think of
this-
like a voodoo game that is explicitly made so every level you get a new ad.
All right. When we press the button.
Love those ones, man. Those are the best.
All right.
I always uninstall them immediately.
56
I hate them.
agreed to press the button. 56%. 44% said they
Hold
will
on.
not.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, you tell me we were in the minority here?
I guess peeps just don't want to be $10,000 richer.
Maybe they already have $10,000 and they're like, you know what? I don't need
True.
more.
True.
I think my mouse.
They don't want to be
died.
greedy.
You gotta save that infinite money for other people.
Yeah, my mouse died. Damn.
Dude, like, you're just having everything go wrong.
Dang, bro. Just use your trackpad, man.
Lame. All right.
I don't even think he's
I'll
got a
give you the
trackpad
next
if he's on his
question.
desktop.
And then, if my phone would turn on, I'll give you the next.
Oh,
question.
did it die on us?
No,
Did
no.
everything going
My face
on now?
my face ID is broken, so I have to fix it. Will you press the button? You can dance better than anyone else in the world, but only to Justin Bieber's music. I am not pressing that button. I'll be right back.
Nah. Yeah.
I'm not pressing that. Be
Yeah,
back.
that was way too easy of an answer.
Honestly, I almost want to say I would, but I know how cringe that would be, so I'm going to have to say no.
Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of do enjoy dancing. Like, I like to go to raves and like I shuffle a lot.
You
But,
like
to-
EDM?
yeah, oh yeah, dude. I've been going to raves for days,
Oh,
like over
dude.
10 years. But
We found
yeah.
another discussion topic.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, no, I love festivals, bro. I've met so many amazing people.
Okay.
Like just through going to concerts.
Honestly,
and
you
stuff.
find the most amazing people when you go to concerts.
Yeah, oh,
'Cause they're
literally,
everyone's there just having a
literally.
good time.
Dude, like, hey, you're here because you want to let loose a little bit. Me too, bro.
Yeah, but if it's a Justin Bieber concert, hell no, I don't want to go.
Exactly. Again, it's like, bro, I am not like if I want to have
You know, there might
fun,
be
like
some
Justin Bieber's
hotties
the
over there.
last
You don't
person I'm
have to
gonna be
listen to
dancing
the
to.
music. You don't have to listen to the music. You just find some hotties over there and be like, "Oh yeah, I love Justin Bieber,
Like,
bro."
bro,
I'm just
what
saying.
hotties gonna be listening to Justin Bieber? I'm kidding. But again, yeah, to only limit yourself to only dance to that, hell no.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Like,
He's got like,
baby,
a-
baby.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
okay.
no, exactly. There's so much better music out there that I'll dance half-ass to that as
Yeah,
long as it's
agreed.
good music. I'm
I'll
not
sit
restricting
there and
myself
do
to
the, like-
one artist. Oh yeah, that sounds like hell now that I put it that way. Only listening to one artist.
Oh god, yeah, especially while you're dancing.
Like, even
Where
if they're
you
your
enjoy
favorite, you know
dancing,
they're gonna
I
get boring
don't.
if it's all you can listen to.
All right. Will
All
you
right.
press the fucking button? Because my phone
No.
keeps turning off. Will you press the button?
Nope.
You have an
Nope.
answer. No. Oh my god, I can't even read. You have an awesome suit of magic armor accompanied by an equally powerful weapon, both of which you can summon at any time to your will. But if you use it 3 times, you'll die immediately after the 3rd time.
No.
There has to be like a
So,
rare
This is a
situations.
weapon we're talking about?
So
Yeah.
you get to be Iron Man for like
Yeah, I
2
would never
times
do
and then
harm
never
upon
again.
anyone.
You have an awesome suit of magic armor accompanied by an equally powerful weapon. You can summon both at any time. If you use it 3 times, you die after the 3rd time.
So what I'm hearing is you summon your suit, you summon your magic thing, and then the next time you're like, actually, I've got 3. I can do it again. You're dead. So no, not
No,
pressing
you
that
die
button.
after the 3rd time.
That's all I'm saying. Because you would think, oh no, I've still got 1 left. I've still got 2 left. I'm good. Because
I
No.
don't think I would press this button just to have it in the most dire situations. But
Dang,
Like-
I'm glad you said that answer. I'm glad because I would actually press the button too because I was kind of just taking the approach where like, well, I would not
Whatever.
want to have to be in a position where I have to use this on someone or something.
Mhm.
But when Bradley mentioned, he's just like, well, I don't have to use it if I absolutely do need it. Like, well, that's at least I got like 3 tries or 2 or 3 tries.
yeah.
But yeah, I would press the button.
And
Like
then if
even though
you're
I don't
like,
plan to use it, again, it doesn't hurt to have something like
you're
that.
like 95 years
Fine,
old.
you convinced me.
You're like
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
95
press
years
again,
the
old.
when you look at
button.
it in that way, I didn't think about that at first. I'm like,
No,
no,
I
I'm gonna
hadn't either.
like
I
what
more thought it was like,
situation would I be in where I
yeah.
have to use that?
Okay.
But
So say like you're like 95 years old and you're on your third try. And you're like, I'm
oh
so
my,
done with life. Shing!
I'm so done with life.
oh
The magic suit just
no,
summons and kills you
oh,
instantly.
that would be dark.
Yeah, well, this is what we
Family, I have one thing left to say to you.
We're pressing the button.
Yes,
Pressing the button.
pressing the button.
What are you gonna say, Victor? What are you gonna say to your family?
This magic suit armor was awesome.
Hey, dude, that I respect it. I respect it.
I like it. All right, 47% would press the button. 53% would not. Lame.
We really haven't gotten like an outlier. Most of these are like 40, 50, 60%. I'm
Nothing
waiting until we
crazy,
get like a 80-20.
dude. Yeah.
I didn't check the Bieber one because I just scrolled past it. 'Cause we-
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
that one.
I
Yeah.
don't think you got past me. I was going to say something, but because you started reading the next question, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Right. Yeah.
Now I am
Sure, Victor.
curious though, like who out there only wants to dance to Justin Bieber?
Yeah, because I feel like that one would have been like a major difference.
Mm-hmm.
Will you press the button? You can't ever feel pain, but you can't ever know if you're hurt.
No.
You wouldn't know that you're hurt. Okay.
Because you can't feel pain. So you could
Yeah.
have your arm cut off, and then you wouldn't.
No,
I guess you
actually,
wouldn't
no. Have you ever heard of phantom foot? Like where soldiers have lost their feet, but they
Yeah.
still feel like they have an itch at the end of it?
Mhm.
No.
Ew, I haven't heard
Yeah.
of that. Sounds gross.
No, like there are soldiers that would lose like their legs in battle, but they'll say,
Uh-huh.
I have an itch at the end of my foot and I cannot scratch it.
Oh,
That
and it's just
to
not
me is
there?
purgatory.
Yeah, oh my
know.
gosh.
Can you just like scratch the phantom area and maybe it'll go away? Have you ever tried that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
hey,
pushing
guys.
that button.
Real quick, my girlfriend is going to walk past.
Dude, no worries.
She just got home.
Bro, what was
There
that?
we go.
That was like a dark shadow figure.
Yeah, it was a dark
Dude,
shadow
this
figure that
photo,
turned
is
on
this
a
full
light.
haunted?
Oh!
All right. We are not pressing it. 29% agreed, 71 disagreed.
My girlfriend came home, and all of a sudden, every light in my house is now on.
I like my room as well lit.
No, dude, like literally, when I look at your room, you've got like the perfect room for light. Like everything's
Yeah, no,
illuminated.
there's a couple good window spots.
You're getting your vitamin D. That's what matters.
Getting my vitamin, getting my vitamin D,
Wait.
for my sweet
I
gaming
didn't-
setup.
There we go. I'm back to
Happier the
my
better. Happier the
sleuth of
better.
darkness.
Will you press the button? Is this recycling shit? Come on.
Got the same question?
Yeah.
How dare it? This
Broken
random
ass
app
website.
that you downloaded, how dare it reuse content?
Oh, you know what? He didn't buy the $50 version of it, so
No, sorry.
he's not getting only
The premium
new
edition. Will You
questions
Press the
every
Button.
time. Yeah.
They'll send
you-
you,
you
a
forgot-
real life.
You forgot to download the mobile game to get the actual version that gives you new questions every time.
All right. Will you press the button? Your TV has every channel possible, but you have to get up every time to change the channel.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got a bad back.
I-
Hell no.
Oh, I could get off my ass to change the channel.
I would, but dude, do you realize how annoying that would be once you start getting older?
Can you imagine?
Like, oh my-
That'd be like,
Hey, chill. I'm 30, bro. I'm kidding.
I'm 22,
Nah.
dude.
You can go to
I'm
the
in the
chiropractor,
middle.
your
I'm
back
20
will
I'm
be all
27.
better,
I'm right in
and
the
then you
middle.
can get up and change that channel.
Yeah, chiropractor, that's what I'm dealing with.
I'm with Mikey just because of the old. You remember, Mikey? You remember the old TVs, the like box TVs, and
Yeah.
you'd have to like.
Yeah. We've
I would
talked
just-
about this.
Okay,
Yeah.
why are you disincluding me? I
'Cause
know what you're talking
You're
about.
a baby. That's why you have to go like.
Just because I was born after 9/11 doesn't mean I don't know the concept of box TV.
You don't
Well,
understand.
technically, it's a
having to
CRT
go 90
television.
channels down to channel 3.
Oh my
You don't
gosh.
understand.
Actually, I don't. Do you want me to tell you what I grew up on? A
See, I
DVR
told
and
you, I told you.
VHS because I didn't have a
You
TV
never
channel.
had to go to channel 3. You don't understand what it's like to go.
All right, fine. I'll
It's
give
all
you
good
that.
though.
one.
You weren't missing much. It's actually a freaking hassle. Very tedious.
Also, looking at our lighting, because I mentioned it earlier, like Mikey's got the nice bright room, Brad's got a well lit room, and I am in complete darkness.
My thing's all blue, so it's kind of lighting me up.
That actually, I didn't even think of that. That gives you a nice mood lighting, Brad.
Thank you.
Also, along with your blue headset.
And my
Dude, the
shirt.
headset is so sick, bro.
I agree, dude. Like mine, if I was to plug in, I've got 2 cords. The other one I can plug in, but it won't work if I plug it in.
What?
Actually, here, 1 second.
No.
I would. Well, actually, I'd do it. No,
Do it
I won't
after.
do that. Never mind. Yeah.
I'm about to waste 30 minutes. Victor, turn up. All right. 67% are with us about doing it, and then 33 are not. I couldn't read for some reason. All right. Will you press the button? Stop all the world pollution and climate change forever, but everyone in the world will stub one of their toes or fingers every week.
Oh.
I think that's a just. I think that we do enough
Ah.
pollution that we need to feel the pain.
Yeah.
That is
I'm
a
pressing that button.
that is a respectable answer. Yeah. I think just for the sake of paying our dues, if you will, I'll press the button and I'll deal with a toe stub here and there.
I
Revolutionize
also
the
I want
world.
to say because it doesn't say which toe you're stubbing. I'm just assuming that you stub the same toe of it, like, and you're eventually going to feel no pain because you're so used to it. So.
Or each time your toe just gets more structurally worse and it just breaks at one point. And then you still whack it every freaking week.
It just gets smaller and
It's
smaller
never,
as
it's
time goes
literally-
on. You're just
It's just
whacking your
never gonna
street,
get better,
Brad.
yeah, because it's a consistent week by week basis, dude.
I
You won't even be
don't
able to walk after pressing that button.
Yeah,
dude.
because if you if you lose your pinky toe, even just one toe, you lose your
Dude.
balance.
Dude, I mean, aside from that, man, I hate stubbing my toe. You know what?
I
We
hate
could do a
stubbing
little
fingers more.
global
Fingers,
warming.
Stubbing fingers.
Yeah, I won't press the button.
I did that
I
all the
won't press
time
the
playing
button.
basketball.
I hate
but it
stubbing
was
my
worth it.
toes.
Playing basketball, who are you, an
Stubbing
athlete?
fingers when you're dribbling the ball.
Oh,
You
Oh,
fucking
dude.
catch it the wrong
Yeah,
way or
man.
something.
you want me to tell you what that sounds like? Skill issue.
No.
When your nail turns purple.
Yeah, that's actually what's happening on my left toe right now, my left pinky. It's been
Actually,
black for like
actually?
a month. Yes, because I stubbed it so hard.
Dude,
That's
I'm not trying to scare you, but I stubbed my toe at a music festival, and the next morning it was black, and then 4 months later it fell off completely. Like it just slowly like I feel like the bruise was so bad that like no matter what, like when I noticed it was like that, I'm like, bro, this shit's gonna fall off. So
Hold on, I'm gonna take a look at my toe real quick.
I mean, it might not be at that point, but yeah, that definitely happened to me.
No, it's mostly healed. I just haven't looked at it in a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
no, you're probably chilling.
You know what
bro.
I have
You
to say
don't
to
have to
that?
get amputated, bro. You're chilling.
I fucking hope not.
Oh, sorry, I had to freaking sneak that one in there.
All right, I see how it is.
You're fine.
Next question, Brad. Come on, you're like a printer. Come on.
All right. Did I give you a percentage? I can't remember. 64% agreed with us, and 36 did not.
Yes, I think you did give us that one.
Okay. Will you press the button? You can read everyone's mind, but everyone can read your mind.
So you just have telepathy. That's what I'm hearing.
Or everyone had.
I feel like it's no. You try to read that person's mind, and then they can.
And then they just get embalmed by your thoughts.
I feel like you could train that though. Like if you practiced enough to do that, and then you could read everyone's mind without giving off any of your thoughts. It's such like a good,
I feel like
be very
like that.
useful.
That's cool.
But you'd have to
Yeah.
train it first.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Like, it's not that you can't improve it.
I just imagine you're trying to like tap into someone's mind, and then their eyes just gloss over with "You are being hacked."
Like, it sounds kind of like far-fetched, but like, I don't know, like when you really think about it, I'm sure there's like some freaking government projects where they have it down to the science in terms of
Ever
like
MK
maybe
Ultra?
not straight up mind reading, but like kind of like Brad was saying, I'm sure it's a skill that could be refined.
I bet because like there's in psychology, that's what you do. You just try and read everyone's mind. So it's just a farther evolved form of psychology.
Yes, indeed. All right.
What's the percentages, Brad?
God damn it. It turned off right when I was about to press the button. Pressing the button.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. Put your time, like your screen turn off, turn it up.
Whoever answered these questions have no imagination whatsoever. You were talking about one that got like, all right, I'll just give it to you. 23% pressed the button. 77% did not.
Well, there's our difference.
Yep.
I mean, you're not a full 80-20, but damn.
I think that people like, do people have that messed up with thoughts that they're like, I don't want anyone knowing what I think. Like 77?
Yeah, no, that's probably a big part of it. But then you realize like everyone has thoughts like that. So
That's kind
like
of the one
everyone's
thing.
bound to have negative thoughts. Like, yeah. But then again, once you can train your mind, it's like, oh, they're just thoughts.
Well, yeah, like when you train your mind, you're implementing those negative thoughts into someone else. Like you can go to your worst enemy and say, "You don't want to live anymore."
Oh God, like to that level of freaking. Oh
Yes.
yeah, I could see how that'd be pretty OP.
Like you see
Whose
a
voice is
world
that?
leader, and it's like, I want you to think about farts, and then that's all they could talk about. Just
Oh,
in the middle of
man.
a
Do that?
serious discussion.
Like, I don't know about you guys. My voice in my head is always like different types of voices sometimes. So I wonder if like I could imagine their voice inside their head and say, "You suck" or some shit. And then they wouldn't know if that was their thought or
just like a quick drive by. You suck.
Yeah, I would say, is it just like a completely different sounding like voice too when it comes through, or are they perceiving it as their own voice when you do that?
Do you realize that even theoretically you could play God? Because people will say that they have heard from God. You could sit there and just put on a certain voice and be like, "My child, you are not following." Yeah, exactly.
like that.
Yeah, like, you just
What
freak
the hell?
everyone out.
Yeah, you could be up to no good with a superpower like
My
that.
house is haunted. I'm hearing voices.
This house is haunted. I'm home alone. Where are these thoughts coming from? Yeah, because like it doesn't say that they would know. They would just hear your thoughts. It doesn't say that they know that someone's telling them something.
Yeah.
That's probably like the most evil, devilish thing that they've given us so far.
All right. Will you press the button? I like this one. Your farts don't stink, but they're always loud.
No, I'm not pressing
dude,
that shit. No, no one's gonna fucking believe you.
No, yeah.
All right. What about this one? This isn't one of the questions, but your farts do stink, but they're never loud.
Yes, because that's a silent but deadly. You just gas out a room and no one knows who did it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, at least at that point, they won't hear who it's coming from.
It's
They'll
like
just
an
wonder.
earlier question. You train yourself to react like that's not yours. And then you just turn everyone on each other. It was you. It was you. Okay, there you go. Everyone's fighting now.
The smell's coming from over here. It was you. bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever spelled it Delta, it just erupts into violence.
Oh man.
We're pressing that button.
Yes.
All
No,
right.
wait, no.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry
Wait,
for the.
wait. Which one are we? Which one are we?
Yeah,
pressing?
because you asked two
gave us
questions.
you
The
asked
first
two.
scenario
The
was
second
loud
scenario
fart.
we're
No.
pressing. Okay.
Yeah.
Second scenario, we press first no.
Here's the difference. All right. 81% us. This is to the first question. The original question. 81% said no. 19% said yes.
Man, those people have no
Damn.
shame.
No, literally. Sometimes like. It's pretty rare, bro. Whenever I hear people like rip on just like not giving a fuck, I'm like, bro, you are wild. Even though
Like,
it's not wild, but like again, it's like, bro, come on now. I would never do
like
that.
I live in a more rural setting than you guys, but like for you
Yeah.
all, you have like buses and trams and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
imagine like just like sitting on your bus going to work, and then all you hear is just this loud ass fart, and you're like, "Oh
Dude.
my god, I'm gonna have to end up smelling that. That makes your day so much
Yeah.
worse."
Yeah. Oh man.
All right. You will become immortal, but you'll witness. This is pretty basic. You'll witness the death of every single person you've ever met.
No,
No.
yeah, I'm
No.
gonna have to say no. I
Just
mentally, I already can't handle death. Seeing everyone I love and know die,
yeah. I'm okay with having a finite life. Like
ends the second you press the
make
button. Just
yeah. But yeah, I don't know. When you really start to think about it, there's a lot of things that I think of like, well, are you the same age for that whole time, or like, are you progressively like getting older and
do
older?
you become Noah from the Bible and you just sit there
Yeah,
and be like
yeah,
200
but
years
yeah,
old?
but yeah. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't
I
want to
don't
be
think I could.
immortal.
Because does that mean that you are unkillable,
It says
or is it just that you continue to live?
immortal.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I don't know.
It
because
doesn't
like
say
if okay,
anything
the
about
eventual,
eternal life. It
yeah,
doesn't say. It just says you're immortal. So I mean, I guess you can't.
immortal. No, never mind. That's correct. That's the same thing.
Yeah, no, I
Mortal means
wouldn't.
that you get affected by death and everything that can affect a human. Immoral means everything that can't affect you.
I've seen enough movies to know that immortality will bite me in the ass one day
Yeah.
if I ever try to attain it.
All right. So we're not pressing it.
No.
No, no, no.
All right. All right.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say, Brad. It's already two against whatever.
I'm in agreement. It sounds like it's
What's
Okay,
the
there we
percentage
go.
for that one?
41% would press the button. 59% would not.
Hmm.
That's actually kind of interesting. Because I wonder if those people just like maybe they don't have a lot of connections.
You're like, yeah, my
Like one
family.
I think of immediately is animals.
Mhm.
Because if you live a long life, you're going to want accompaniment eventually.
Oh yeah.
What was that thing
So
that Omni Man said? I don't know if you ever seen the show, but it's
I
like
have been watching Invincible. Don't you dare spoil it, or else I'm going to come to Nevada and uppercut you.
it's just a quote. That,
Doesn't matter. Is it to Mark? Huh? That
yeah.
one?
What
I
season are
don't
you
even
on?
watch this, but I'm just
First one. That's what I just
fascinated.
said.
Damn it. All right, never mind.
No,
Good. All right, so essentially,
no, you
not
don't got to
spoil
resort to
anything.
that because Bradley will not spoil it.
He better not.
All right, I'll just shut the fuck up then.
Good.
You're kind of late to the party with season 3 about to be out, but whatever.
Yes, I know. Me and Abby are trying to get through. Okay, we're also getting through Glenn Martin DDS. Have you ever heard of that show?
Nope, you can spoil it all the way.
That's exactly. No, I'm not going. It's about a dentist that travels around America because his house burned down,
Lame.
and it's a claymation animation thing. It's
Lame.
cool.
Lame.
You know what? The boys suck, and I like that show.
All right.
I'm only through the first season on that one too.
I was gonna spoil that one. Luckily, you said so.
Don't. God, you're going to make every viewer turn us off if you spoil random seasons of shows.
All right. Most people have
Yeah,
seen.
exactly.
All right.
Boys is.
Will
Oh
you
no, it's not
press
in the number 10. That's
the
Fallout.
button? You can make
Good.
anything disappear by looking at it. But everything you look at disappears. That's a
Wait, can you
no.
answer? Can you
So-
ask that
okay.
one more time?
Yeah, that was confusing as hell. Does that mean like you look down at the Earth and you're now in space? Like,
Yeah, hold on.
what?
Can you just read that one more time? Because like as you were reading that, I'm like, this sounds simple, but why am I just thinking so hard about it?
My brain
All
can't
right.
comprehend this.
You can make anything disappear by looking at it, but everything you look at disappears.
Wait,
So no, I'm not pressing that because like I'd have to keep my eyes closed. I'd be blind.
yeah, no.
No,
It's
you're looking
literally
at your
just
eyelids.
voluntarily being blind. Oh my god, yeah, you close your eyes, your eyelids disappear.
Yeah.
That's eternal hell.
You look at your hand,
Yeah.
poof, gone. You close your eyes.
Not yeah. I don't even
Yeah,
know
you-
how that would even work. Like, because the second you open your eyes, it's like,
Does
what
it-
is
if you
everything?
What
look
if
Just
you
at
look at yourself
if you-
getting
in the mirror?
transferred to a
I was
different
gonna say
dimension
that. Does
somehow?
the mirror disappear, or do you
or do
disappear?
you?
Probably
The
the
wall
mirror.
disappears.
I would say the mirror because the mirror is a thing,
Yeah.
unless there's some weird stuff about it. But yeah, no,
You're
I
looking
I
at-
don't even know how that would work.
No,
Except
like
to keep your eyes closed, otherwise the world would end because everything you look at disappears.
yeah, you literally just you're like you look at your animal, like you're trying to find your cat in the darkness so you don't accidentally kick it and then it just fucking disappears.
guess, like
that cat right there, you
dude,
saw that,
that was
right?
Gone,
crazy,
disappeared.
dude. What? That was like a
Yo.
Matrix scene right there when the cat goes by.
Yeah, that was. I have two cats, by the way. I have Gizmo and
Nice,
Angel. You can see them
nice.
at any point.
All right. Can you imagine like you're looking up at the sky, a bunch of clouds disappear, and then a plane comes in. You're like, oh look, a plane, pink, and then people.
You just see
Yeah,
the-
no, again, it's
trails
just like,
again.
and even like everything before that, it's like everything you look at is literally just
Does that mean you
I
look
guess
at
you're
the
just
sun and the sun
a black
disappears?
hole.
and you
Or does that
doom
just mean you're a
everyone?
black hole when you're doing that or something?
God bless.
You look at the sun, you look at the moon.
I bet the person that wrote that was like, "Oh, this will get them," and then everyone's like, "Existential crisis."
Yeah.
It'll get them so hard that 81% said no. 19%
There you go.
said yes for some reason.
Yeah, they probably didn't think about the question long enough. That's probably
They
what
probably
happened.
were like,
No,
"You
they
know
were
what?
under-
I hate the universe."
Yeah, I just want everything to disappear.
I want to be a villain.
I'm gonna
I'm
keep
pressing
my
yes.
eyes open.
All right. I want to be a villain. Will you press the button?
Okay.
You are paid $100,000 for your dream job, but your life is deducted by a decade.
That's gonna happen anyways.
No.
I'm slamming that button.
Well, it all depends how long I live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know how long you'll like. Imagine you die in like 5 years. You go like, you know what? Dead.
Good luck living your dream job when you're dead. But if I die at like 95, I'm pressing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't know. There's a
that's-
lot of like
That's
areas
why
where,
you
like,
gotta jump.
yeah, when it questions like that, there's a lot of like I guess are they loopholes you can call them? Like, because then you start to think like, well, like what if I don't live to this long or whatever? Like,
That's
but-
not a loophole. That is to me. That is you thinking of a consequence of your actions.
yeah.
I don't know how long I'm going to live, so if I press this button, am I dying in the next 10 years? Do I have a stroke? Do I just get hit by a car? Like,
Yeah. But the other alternative is like, but you get $100,000 for your dream job per year. Is that what it was? Or just 100 grand?
I
for
would
your
press
dream
that.
job.
Because for me, my dream job is I want to be a counselor.
I'm
And I feel like no matter how long
$100,000
I'm-
every
Does it just
year,
say-
or
it
just
doesn't say every year.
$100,000?
It just says you
Yeah.
get
See,
paid
we
$100,000
need the
for your dream
details for
job.
that question. I'll
It's
make
probably-
100,000.
Yeah, I'll make 100,000 a year.
It doesn't say
Come
for
on.
a year. It just says for your dream job.
Yeah, you could always
Yeah.
learn. You could always learn how to make more money than having to make that deal, and then
Yeah, because imagine, wait, your dream job could
because again, like you
literally
could live longer and you could probably make more. I feel like if you take
Yeah,
the
'cause you'll have
shortcut,
less
it's not
regret.
actually a short.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I would not press the button. There's my answer.
What? It sounded like you were
I'm-
pressing the button.
Yeah, it's not like you
No,
were.
no.
Like you had me on board.
Wait, hold on, really? Wait, because I pressed the button to get 100K for
Your dream job, but you lose 10
Yeah,
years
no,
of
I
your
would
life.
not do that. I would not do that. No, no.
What about you, Brad?
Because you lose 10 years of your life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not shortening my life just to get a little bit more cheese in the moment.
Like I said, it all depends. I might press it, but it all depends on how long I'm alive for. Like if I, like I said, 95 and I die at 85, what's the difference?
But you don't know.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
pressing
I
the button?
guess
I say yes.
I would say yes. Mikey, you're in the minority.
I'm the minority. I'm not taking the $100,000.
You ain't getting that bank, dude.
Oh, come on, man. I could have got a nice PC with that.
Hell yeah, you could have. But
All
now
right.
you can't.
Victor,
Buy myself a quantum computer.
46% agreed with us and 54%.
Dang.
So everyone agrees
Wait,
with
hold on.
Mikey.
One more time.
46 with us and 54% against.
Wait, 1 second.
Yeah, everyone agrees with you. So you can.
Yeah, you're in the majority, man.
You hear that? You hear that? Kidding, sorry.
That's what
I,
being in the
I
minority
just
of
wanted to have my
freeing-
moment.
Yeah, there's your moment, bro.
Yeah, you freaking shortcut taker.
This one's for us, Mikey.
Uh,
This one's for us, Victor.
all
I
right,
mean.
all right. Oh, yeah, thanks for yeah, I forgot I'm the minority. Thanks for the reminder.
You're the minority, but the majority. You did good.
Oh yeah. All right, I feel better now.
Will you press the button? You know all the secrets of. You know all the secrets of a duck. You know all the secrets of. you know all the secrets of the universe, or to the universe. Okay. Same thing, but you cannot share them with any person, animal, or thing in any way, in any form of media.
No.
Well, it says
Yes.
media, but I could like share it with like if I had
You can't. That's the entire point. Is you can't share it at all. You've got all this information.
media.
That's going to drive you crazy.
any form of media.
Wait,
Does that mean
did
like
they
social
just
media?
think you're going to post about it on social media and just not talk to people? Like, how lonely is this person?
Yeah, but I was saying, if I wanted to like tell Mikey like I know all the secrets of the universe, not saying that he would like,
Spontaneously combust.
not saying that he would like think I was telling the truth, but I could like tell Mikey in person.
I would push the button.
I would push the button.
I'm in the minority. I'll take
No,
it.
like even because I don't know. Even if you did have all the secrets of the universe, at that level of like intellectualness, I don't even know the word, but like, bro, half the people, or even all the people that you would even tell the secrets of the universe to, they probably can even like grasp how those secrets even work. But because you're that unique one person who can understand it in whatever way it works, but it's like even if you did tell that to somebody, like they won't even be able to understand it, if that makes sense. Like at that point, you're just giving them information, but they won't be able to grasp it. Sorry, I think I kind of looked too deeply into that question, but no.
That's the point.
Yes, I would push the button. I would push the button
I won't.
to know all the secrets and how the pyramids were built and what Area 51 is like.
I agree with you on the pyramids. I'd like to know that one. Was Atlantis
Oh,
real?
dude, so much fascinating stuff.
Yeah.
From what I know, it was built by people that were enslaved.
This is for you, Victor.
Yes. Okay. Am I in the minority again? Like properly?
71% would press the button, and 29% would not.
Wow, wow, wow.
You know what? I'll take my L. I'll take it
Hey,
happily.
I knew how to play the trumpet.
All right, you guys want to do one more?
Yeah, we'll
let's
do one or two more.
Let it be a ripper.
Yeah, like make
Make
sure
it a
we got a
juicy one.
banger to go off
A
on.
banger? All right.
Keeps on skipping progressively, can't find one.
This one's stupid. I just want to read it.
20 minutes
This is-
goes by. Hold on, guys. It's got to be the right one.
this
Well, no,
one's-
let this one be the one before.
All right.
Go ahead.
This one's stupid. All right. You become infinitely rich, but you must wear a pink fedora and a flame shirt forever. So I gotta wear like
Dude,
a pink
low-key-
fedora and a flame shirt. I'm not okay.
Okay,
with a flame shirt.
repeat it.
And you just
Please.
have infinite financial abundance.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah.
Damn. I would say I would just make sure that I get
Dude.
a really nice flame shirt that I feel good
You're
in,
just
and I
Guy
get myself a
Fieri
nice
with
hat.
a nice hat.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say
dude,
like there's no. I mean, the hat has to be pink, but as far as the flame shirt, like not gonna lie, I've seen some pretty sweet flame shirts I wouldn't mind rocking. I don't wear them, but
yeah, just
dude,
buy
for
like a
unlimited
nice
money,
hat.
bro.
I
You're
would
good.
buy like a holographic flame shirt, so it would take away the attention from the pink hat.
Bruh.
Dude, you mentioning
What's wrong with having a
holograms?
pink
Like,
hat?
yeah, what's wrong with having
I'm
Why are you
kidding.
so against the pink hat, dude? Just get like a nice, genuine Barbie pink hat.
I don't want a Barbie
That
pink
way it
hat.
can be a topic of
I would go for
conversation.
like a light pastel fedora.
Nice.
I'd go hot pink. I would be
Hot
as
pink, yeah.
obnoxious
See, I'd
as,
go like more
as I
light
can.
pastel. If I had to, I would go that like lighter,
That's my worst
less
nightmare though, because I
neon.
have to match most of my clothes. So, pink and
Oh,
flames.
get out of here. Dude, I wear black most of the time. I have to give that up.
All right. So hopefully this next one is a banger. We're pressing the button.
Hoping this next one's a banger.
67%
Here's
agree. 33% do not.
Are people just that against wearing pink? Like, come on, dude. You could be the
I
cool
guess
uncle
so.
or something
This
like
one's
everyone
good.
talks about. Go ahead.
Will you press the button? You can see every possible path for every sentient being in the universe, but you
Ooh.
can't do anything to affect their choices.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like
I want to press
just a
that.
modern. That just sounds like what an oracle normally does. Like they usually can see, but they can't really. Even if they did tell them, I don't even think that like
Like,
it's beneficial for them to know. Like I don't know.
You
But
saying
yeah, no,
Oracle
that'd
made
be a
me think of
cool.
the Matrix.
Yeah. Like she seems like she knows his path, but like he can only know that for himself. Like doesn't even matter if
Yeah.
she tells him or not. But
I think
no, I
yeah,
would
that
push the
works.
button for that. I would push
I'd
the
press
button
it.
for that.
Easy. What about you,
Like,
Brad?
yeah,
What's your
I know you're
opinion?
gonna die, but
I know that like these choices you pick are going to cause you to die, but guess what? They're yours, not mine.
yeah.
I
I feel like that'd be a great way to pick your
press
friend
it.
groups too.
like
Because
Damn.
like you could literally
Yeah.
morph your life into being the happiest. Well, I know this person's going to fall into I'm just going to say negative lifestyle. I'm not going to name anything specific.
Or like
But
say
like
your girlfriend's gonna cheat on you or some shit. I'd be like, I'm not going anywhere near that one.
yeah, no, like I feel like that is actually a good button to press.
All right, I'm pressing that button. 60% agree, 40% do not.
Yeah.
40%
No, that's
suck.
yeah. Sucks to suck 40%.
You guys talk me into it.
But you know what? For the 60,
Oh yeah, let's go. Hell yeah.
All right, Victor, do you want to get us the fuck out of here? I didn't send you an intro. You have to
what?
create your own intro, man.
I know I'm not going. I wasn't looking for one. I just took a second, being like, "Huh, what can I say?
thought you were
What
looking
would be
on
an
your-
appropriate way?"
Fine.
The appropriate way. Would you press the subscribe button? Would
Let-
you follow it? No, I'm not doing that.
Would you press the button?
But thank you all for listening. We appreciate your time immensely. I'm Victor. That's Mikey. That's Brad. We've been Dry Wit Trio, and we appreciate your time. Thank you.
On my screen, it was totally opposite.
I forget that we're on different sides.
It's all
So,
good.
That was awesome. All right, thank you so much, Mikey, for coming on. It means the
Dude,
world.
hell
Thank you,
yeah.
Mikey.
Dude, of course. Oh, hold, let me stop this.